Hey guys, we're here in game 2 of the Stimhack League against a guy whose name I can't really pronounce. Moioioi. Something like that. This hand, it's a tough call. Could get worse hands. We'll wait and see what he's playing. Oops. Kate. I think I'll keep this. I don't want to get a worse hand. If you get flooded with this deck, it's pretty rough. Is he gonna keep? Who knows? Paper wall. So yeah, this is a will-o'-the-wisp deck with power shutdown. We're gonna try to kill his breakers. Unfortunately, if he's playing prepaids, then those get in the way of the strategy quite a bit. Well, maybe he's playing ProCo. It's actually a pretty slow start. I desperately wish I could just install advance behind this ice wall. It's pretty risky. Pretty risky. On the other hand, I mean, if he gets Corroder, okay, so this is going to be a Katman. He might get Atman at 4 to deal with this, which is expensive for him. Hostile. I'm gonna push this. If you just wait against Shapers, they just rig up and then it's quite sad. Paper wall doing his job. This is almost better than Bastion in a lot of cases. Because once you've got a bunch of bad pub, the Bastion doesn't do a lot for taxing. It does fight parasites, which is good. There's going to be some parasites for sure coming out here. So our gamble has paid off, and now we're going to have money for the game. 2 actions, $4 is hard to argue with. Makes our restructures much better as well, because we can likely have $10. So, thoughts here on scoring this hostile. Going to 4 points is kind of good, but giving him bad pub to use these clone chips is not so good. There's nothing in there yet, except the SMC. Letting him have it, though, is also pretty bad. Because it's one of the dinners he needs to win. And if we do happen to get an Atlas, we can then finish the game with the second hostile takeover. So despite it helping him, I'm pretty okay with this. Ooh. So as it turns out, install Jackson and contracts would have been better play. could have whiffed this indexing. Pretty good chance he'll find a 3-pointer here, or at least a 2-pointer. Okay, well, while not great, that could have been worse. Must know what the next cards are. Neither of these does a lot. It's gonna money for a turn. So this Inti, we can get it with Power Shutdown, but with all the clone chips, it doesn't do a ton. Okay, he's gonna dig R&D hard. We need to find something a little beefier. That's definitely not gonna qualify. If we find 2 of these and a Power Shutdown, we can combo 3 points out of our deck if our Jackson's already installed. So we're on the lookout for that. Yeah, he's just digging in. This does actually nothing, so he's not going to be baited with that, or bluffed out rather. Wisp goes away. This is a 0 Atman. I guess he's thinking he's going to have enough sucker tokens to go through anything that I've got. Which is not an unreasonable assumption. So if the Grim goes here, it can cost him some money. This Quandary is not really good for anything. I'm going to try to line up for a Purge here. I mean, it won't keep him up for certain, but it can annoy him if he doesn't want to try this. There could be Archer at any point, right? So, yeah, I guess that's going to happen. Lucky pull for him gets the fracking. Could have installed it, but it would not have been safe even a little bit. So I'm almost in combo range. Just need one more diagnostics to win. That's probably my only way out at this stage of the game. None of these ice are what I'm after. Quandary's no good. Ice Wall, I could advance it, but it's probably no good. Bastion's okay. He's putting up Plascrete. He might hesitate to run now. Nope, he won't. Yeah, I'll res this. This is alright. So you might have Sharpshooter in here to deal with this. Or another Atman. That's always going to cost him some cash. With 3 cards at a time, you should win this. This Archer does nothing, as it never does anything. It's Atman deck. Let's see if I can find what we need. It's not going to do it. It's not going to do it either. All right. Well, this is pretty desperate, but we're going to try it. This is not any good against Shapers because they always have these little clone chips or mem chips out. He's seen 1 card by accident, so he's going again. Yeah, that's a problem. So we have to now use this, get Jackson, get fracking. I think nothing else really helps us. No, not so much. So we'll just take our Archer. Yeah, he was going to win here. Unfortunately, we couldn't really do much else. Well, he does miss, actually, but we need to draw Jackson to even stay in this game. We do. Can draw and find a piece of ice. Or we could draw and find that. Jesus. Oh, that sucks. Yeah. There's not a lot of points in the deck still. but he finds it. Oh well, we could have won next turn if he didn't, but really against this kind of Atman deck, this deck doesn't do anything at all. I would need to have found enough tokens to kill these, and then they just come back, right? So... So I'm not sure what you can do to really help this matchup. I've had versions with targeted marketing, but it's hard to tell if you're against an Atman deck or regular Breakers deck until it's a bit too late. And even then they can give you $10 and it won't matter. Like, the amount of money we had was totally irrelevant at this stage. Troubleshooter could do it. Secretary maybe. But he has no reason to ever run the Secretary in the remote when he can just lock me on R&D. So yeah, I'm not sure if this is a winnable matchup or if it's a flaw for this deck. If I had gotten Wisps, I could have put them here and cost him some money, but he has the SMC in his deck, so it doesn't actually stop him for any amount of time whatsoever. I don't know. Post in the comments if you think this deck has some modifications that help in this matchup. It's a lot better against Shaper and Anarch, or against Criminal and Anarch rather. Thanks for watching.